Hello guys, this is
Hello.
all we have for this Roblox setup. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Now if you
Hello.
if you can be scared mediumly, I guess this isn't just easily. This might be more of medium than then
This
maybe
has
don't
some
watch
pretty
this.
dark lore.
Yeah. So which character should we start with?
I think we should start off with the main character, which the main character is this guy, the blue guy.
S-
Okay.
it-
His name is like Flash or something like that. He's the fastest character in the whole Robloxia. The reason he's fighting in the battle right now isn't because the main villain, who we'll get to later, killed his whole family. It's because he wants to stop the infection that's been going around, making people crazy, trying to kill everyone that they know. That's all we have for this character. Who should we go on next? Let's pick one of your characters.
So so this guy is what that's what we have right now. He he used to be pretty. He used to be he used to be very broke. His family, and he also really loved laser tag. But but one day, which he didn't know was gonna be bad for him. His parents got enough money to be able to afford a match of laser tag for him because they knew that was basically his one wish. But after the laser tag match, one person told him that at a radioactive power plant, so that he could get money there. So he went there, but he forgot that he had his laser gun from the match on his back. So then he rolled stone, so he accidentally fell into one of the things of radioactive waste, which caused him to start glowing, and it broke all of his bones. It also made his gun start shooting bullets that actually hurt people, which it also had an explosion after that, and he was sent to the hospital, and people hearing his story donated to him, and that's
Go
and
puppy!
he became a chosen one, and was told that if he saved the world, he'd be able to get his family back. That's basically for him.
Okay, so the next character. Okay, so all of these characters that you see over here was me and my best buddy, and over here are all the Blankies. So next we're going to go on one of the female characters. I'm saving the best character for last. So here's the female character. Here is Purple. Purple. Okay, Purple used to be Red's girlfriend until she found out that he was cheating on her, because Red was a very rich guy, and Purple was really stuck deep into poverty. So after that, she went crazy because of the infection, which made her love explosions. So one day, she saw Red's car driving to a wedding. So, from a wedding, I mean. So, she placed a bomb when she could under the car, which made it flip over and go boom. Well, and in this pose, you can see Red trying to crawl out of the car, crushing his spine, while Purple was stomping on his glasses using one final bomb.
So, so that's Frick. And then next on my characters, it is Black. So was once it. So Black was a so Black he. I'm gonna make, but basically she she was she was basically white civil was this, but on the day of the explosion, she lost her arm, but luckily enough was able to survive and get a little bit of radioactiveness on one of her legs, so now she can fly. But on the explosion, her head was turned upside down, which she was lucky enough to be able to get it stitched to be, but only to be upside down. It would have killed. They figured out that it would have killed her if it was right, if they tried to put it back at the correct direction. And now onto another one of your characters.
Okay, so now we're not going through a really big character. This one's a side story for one character, so it's basically a 2-in-1. 2 stories for one character. Okay, this guy's Top, as you can see, because of his top. Oh God, no, not the bald head. Anyways, Top is a game developer. He used to get bullied at school for being a nerd in the coding in Steam in the coding department. But one day he decided to use his knowledge to code a game for Roblox, one of the biggest games, Fishing Simulator. It got so popular that everybody at his school tried to be friends with him, asking him for donations and all of that. But one day he was gonna make a new game, which he knew was gonna become bigger. But someone stole all of his code and made the game Fighting Sim. And so he got so angry that broke his iPad. But after he found the main villain. He got corrupted and and he was told to kill the 3 chosen guys. The chosen guys are fully glowing men who try to save the world from the main villain. So for his second
Oh,
story, come up here with me.
this one is one of them. This one is one of them, and this guy is the third.
Okay, so come up here. Hello. You can see this head. It has a hat just like Top. But the thing is, brother Stick. Stick used to support Top in all of his projects. He was a pacifist. He never liked fighting. But one day, Top got so angry that he started yelling at Stick. Stick's trying to calm him down, but Top punched him in the face, actually in the stomach. So they started a fight. But when Stick was a child, his neck was so weak that if he lifted his neck up, his head up, his whole neck would snap, making his head fall off his body. So they made stitches to make it stronger. But Top's punches were so strong that it made all of Stick's stitches break off and go like this. And during an uppercut, Stick's head went like this. And Top got so sad that he had decided to go to his favorite place ever, the Yellow Tower, placing him on top to have a secret funeral for his beloved brother, which, wink wink, will never come back again. And I said wink wink.
Okay, so the next characters on my side is Twin. Basically, so Twin used to be 2 people, which were these 2 heads. But on the day of the explosion, that happened with this guy, they were fused together, and the only parts that remained of them were their heads and legs, and they hated each other. And they hated each other, but they knew that in order to save the world and stuff, they had to work together. So,
I'm here.
okay, so now it's
Okay, wait. Okay, so you finished your character description? Okay. So next, we're going to a slightly bigger character, which is Black. Not his Black, this Black. Black used to work at the Roblox pizza place. But when it shut down, he went super mad because it was his favorite place. So he went on a rampage, and he got infected by the main villain. which we'll get to later. So, after that, he killed everyone he knew. Friends, family. It got to the point where he tried to kill one of the main characters, but he got hammered on the side, which broke half of his rib cage.
Okay, so is that it for your?
Yes.
So this guy, he's just nickname was he's basically got a nickname Baguette, but basically he didn't used to he didn't always have a body like this, but before the explosion he was a normal guy, and he was friends with this guy, and we basically go with him. But on the day of the explosion, he lost a leg, and it stretched out his body, and he was looking after it, and then he became one of the chosen ones. So he's not trying to save the, but hopefully be able to go back to normal
Okay.
and save his
Is that it
parents.
for your character?
Wait, no, it's not save his parents. It's save his friends' parents.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
so is that it for your character? Okay. So next, we're gonna be with a more important character. This guy. Actually, I have a better character. Come over here. Wait. Hey. I changed character. I want to do this guy actually. That guy drinking the Bloxy Cola is Red. He is an addict to Bloxy Cola. He he doesn't celebrate Christmas. Fun fact: he celebrates. Actually, he does celebrate Christmas. He just doesn't celebrate Halloween. But he loves spending time with his best friend Green, which we'll get to later. So one day he was drinking cola. He was born into poverty, and he does ads, but that's because he used the money that he had smartly. So he he really loves Bloxy Cola. He's definitely not gonna get any weird powers in the future. Wink.
So is that
Okay.
for him?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Okay, so next to the sort of my characters, I'm gonna list two because they're basically the same because they were originally the same guy. So this is Heads. Heads was have a full body, but after the explosion, he lost his body, but he was fun enough away that he lost his body, that he was able to survive. So I'm trying to hopefully save the help his brothers help his brothers and sisters save this so that he he can get his body back. And this is arms. Arms was part of Heads, but there was his arms, like the name suggests. But each one of his body parts got their own ability to control. All of the rest of the body parts weren't able to control themselves enough that so they ended up getting destroyed. So now it's just his head and arms that remain. His arms also combined once they came their own life forms, basically. So yeah, that's basically it for heads and arms. What's the next? What's the next one you want to do?
Okay. The next one. Okay, follow me. White. We'll do white next. Can I list two characters for a moment because mine are really long?
Because yours what?
He
So,
used to be. Can I list two characters because mine are really long? I have a lot of them.
okay, you can list.
Okay, so
I mean,
white.
from now on, it's just gonna be your characters.
Okay.
I think I've already found all my characters.
Oh, okay. So white used to be Red's Purple's boyfriend. Red, best friend. the reason he's hanging off, we'll get to it later. Okay, so he he used to be Red's best friend because he gained his trust over the years. But the thing is, he wasn't really Red's best friend. Red used to bully him for being such a nerd back then. But after the years, he gained his trust, and he supposedly was his best friend. So he wanted to make a mockery of Red after all of these years, and he waited for the perfect day, his wedding day. So as he walked to the wedding day, Purple killed after he killed all of his friends and family. She decided to murder White. It was the last person he was missing before Red. So while he was walking, he had a gun. So because he knew that Red was going to try to throw hands, so he had a gun just in case. So when he saw Purple, he saw her with the lighter and the bomb, and he kept throwing dynamite at her. He kept dodging it and dodging it, but every bullet that he shot, it always missed. He was horrible at aiming. So knocked
So you
him
know,
off, forcing him to be hanging on the side.
so you might want to get to
So
the other characters you really like because my headset's getting low. So probably do some of the ones
Okay,
you
I'll
really
just
like.
skip to the best. I'll just skip to the villain because. Okay, why don't we just part 2 of this another day? Okay, because
Oh,
so here's the dark
what?
one. Villain that.
I can't run. Okay, so what?
Okay, so this is the dark one. The villain that's corrupting everyone and everything. He will be spoken more of on part 2 if we even have one. But now we're going on to Pink. Not the Pink that Red married. It was this guy. That guy, Pink. That Pink was made by my best friend. My bestest buddy in the whole wide world. So, we don't know his story for him yet, but all we know is that he is, like, very close to my character. And I have one more character to talk about. The Red that's being murdered. Red, Purple's old boyfriend. And Green. Those are the last 2 characters. So, this Red is getting crushed by Purple, as you can see. But there's a reason. He was born into very, very bad poverty. But one day he won the lottery. So he decided to take in a rich lifestyle. And one day he's in the bad lifestyle for rich people because he was corrupted by the Dark One, the main villain. So after he After, the Dark One turned on Red and started killing everyone at the wedding. Pink. So he ran off in his car. As Purple saw him, she threw a bomb under the car when she could, and it went boom. And Red's dead. Okay, the next character is Green. He is a huge fan of paintball. He he's a huge fan of paintball, and he serves in the army, so he has perfect aim. Sometimes he brings a paintball gun into the army and loads it up with real bullets. But he's Red's best friend, the one that's drinking black tea cola. As he drinks that, he's throwing a slingshot at the camera. Maybe. But one day, a huge bomb went off under them while they were sitting at the area, at the balcony, forcing him to collide with the wall and make him go boom. So his whole left side was broken for his bones, and then replaced with a metal endoskeleton. So that's all we really have for him. We're gonna give him more lore after. So Blanky, do you have anything to say? Hello? Am I here by myself? Guys, am I here by myself? Hello? Well, since Blanky is just gone, I'm going to leave. Bye bye, guys. If we ever have a part 2, just remember that you need to keep in mind a lot of the character storyline because a lot of these characters are important to the storyline. And hope you have a great day. Bye bye.